Dean, welcome to Stratford Town Football Academy. You've just done a fantastic session with the boys out here today, and it's been a real thrill for them. What's your view of what you've seen in terms of the lads and the setup here at Stratford Town Football Academy?
Well, first and foremost, the setup here is fantastic. I can really sense a real eagerness to improve, to educate and do well for the young players coming forward. So I'm very impressed on my first occasion.
Great stuff, and you know, you were really testing them there. If they thought they were coming along for an easy session, boy, were they going to be in for a surprise. I mean, the levels of fitness that you attained as a Premiership footballer and your peers, you know, when you see these guys and the conditioning, where do you think they are and what have they got to do to improve?
I think the modern day footballer has changed his philosophy on what's the importance, but under every player you must have a core of solid fitness, and it showed in the warm-up. You know, you ask them questions, are you fit enough? And they say, yeah, they're eager. And then, you know, there are certain things you can do in a warm-up session which will test the but it gives them a foundation in their mindset that they've got to get to attain a certain level before they even start the training session. So, you know, it's really important that they work on that core fitness, straight line running and then stretching and going back into it. And I thought they coped well.
I think they did as well. It was certainly a bit of an education into the conditioning side of the game. A lot of these lads that come to the academies, they've got the dreams of having a full-time career in football, and that's what the academy here at Stratford Town Football Academy offers, full-time education programme. But you've been at the pinnacle of the game. You've been at the dreamland of the Premiership. 232 games, 63 Premier League goals. Oh, they're coming down here now. We're right in the corner. This is live, everybody. The lads are still playing here while we're on the pitch. But you scored 63 Premiership goals, which I believe is one more than David Beckham. So you had a glittering career. What one piece of advice would you give these lads as they, you know, approach the start of their careers in football?
The one piece I always believed in was that everything is important. When I've trained, when I train now, when I approach every session, every touch, every pass is important. So the minor details make such a difference, because as we've seen there, you know, one side of the ball passing can lead to a counter-attack against you. If it's the right side, you're keeping retention of the ball. So all the little details make a big difference, and it leads to failure and it leads to success. So when you're shooting, you don't just kick a ball at the goal, you kick at an area where you've got to practice perfect. So kicking a ball at a goal isn't enough. You've got to practice what you really want to achieve, and perfect practice leads to perfect.
Yeah, and just finishing off on these lads here, 15, 16 years of age, looking at joining the programme. I've already joined the programme here at Stratford Town. If you can take yourself back to your 15, 16-year-old years of age, what would be your mindset in joining an academy like Stratford Town? Would you think it's something that would really aid and accelerate your career?
I think it's a great opportunity here. You can see what the club are trying to achieve, and I can only say that the more they put into it, the club will get the benefit from in the longer term with the first team, and I really hope they do well.
Well, on behalf of Stratford Town Football Club, the academy, all the scholars here, really want to thank you for your time today. Absolute thrill for all the lads here today, and really thanks for your time, Dean. Really appreciate it.
You're more than welcome, and good luck to Stratford this year.
Thank you. So I'm here with two Town Academy scholars. We've got Roman here, who's was with the academy last year, and we've got Max, who's come along today. Can I start with you, Roman, first? You know, you've had a year already at Stratford Town Football Academy. You know, can you tell us your experience of the first year, how much you enjoyed it and what you got from it?
I mean, yeah, it's all round brilliant. I mean, come in every morning, play your football. You've got all the facilities needed, all the equipment. It's just really enjoyable. We've got a great bunch of lads, and every session is just really enjoyable. Good coaching team. We've got Steve that helps us out, and Jimmy, and all round it's just quality. I love it.
Yeah, it's great, Robin, hearing you say that. Jimmy Fry, of course, the first team club captain, who is very heavily involved in coaching at the academy. And I recall you, along with two of your colleagues, made your first team debut last season at the newly crowned league champions Kettering Town in front of nearly 700 people. What did that feel like?
I mean, yeah, it was nerve-wracking, but it's kind of like a dream come true. I've played for Stratford all my life, and then to have a first team call-up, it was just brilliant. Good experience.
Yeah, and you did yourselves proud as well in the club, and importantly the academy as well. So turning to you, Max, now it's you've come down for this open day trial today. What's the experience been like for you?
Well, it's been really well actually. They've got a nice coaching staff, the lads are really nice and the facilities are really well, and I just can't wait to start really.
Yeah. And getting the first coaching session at Stratford Town with an ex-Premier League striker, over 63 Premier League goals Dean scored, which he was pointed out was one more than David Beckham scored. It's quite a thrill. What do you think you learned particularly from today's session with Dean?
Well, just the control of the ball and being able to just focus and having your fitness right is just the main part of it really. To keep you up with other players and just passing the ball around and your touch.
Yeah, and what are you looking to achieve through the academy? What's your ambitions in your footballing career?
Well, I'd just like to play football, so I'm looking forward to playing football every day and hopefully get the first team call up whenever I can really.
That's true. Well, all the best with that, Max, and it's been fantastic today. See all you guys out there with all your colleagues out here. Had a terrific session, and all the best to you in your year 2, Roman, and to you, Max, as well as you start with the academy. Thank you.